How you doing, folks, and welcome to another World of Tanks replay. This time I'm in my Tier 5 ELC AMX, a French light tank. It's a Tier 6 game, and I gotta tell you, if you're unfamiliar with the ELC AMX, it is a lot of fun. It has a 90mm gun, and it is ridiculously fast. The only downsides to the tank, it's a light tank, so obviously its armor could be penetrated by an angry child with a slingshot, and it doesn't have a fully traversable turret. The turret will only move maybe 15 degrees left or right, and then you're going to have to move the tank. It also has a slow reload time, which, as you can see there, it's, you know, it balances the tank. It does have a 90mm gun at Tier 5, so if you can work around those things, you're going to have a lot of fun in this tank. And what you see me doing here is I'm very quickly moving to get into these bushes and get set up. I've equipped this tank with binoculars and a camo net, and this is exactly what I want to do with this tank, is get forward early, park it in a bush, hide, get the camo net up, get the binoculars up, and then spot. And then if I get a chance, yeah, I'll take a really sneaky shot with a 90mm, especially if it will kill someone. But this was my third game in the ELC, and as you're gonna see, it is like the stars aligned. You almost couldn't ask for a better setup than what's about to happen, except, you know, for this stupid Excelsior parking right next to me. I don't know what this guy's doing, but right in my way. Gonna give my position away. Tracked fire annoyed me because he's parked next to me, but we'll let it go for now. And what I'm doing here is just being patient. Eventually someone has to come by here. Their whole team goes right out of their spawn and pushes the east side of the map. Or hello, what have we here? A Tog. The first shot sets him on fire. And there is no way this poor Tog is going to get away. He is entirely too slow. And this is what I mean when I said this stars aligned. You couldn't ask for a better setup. And there we go. Tog killed, and look at this. Here comes his platoon mate. Oh, it's too good to be true. I'm gonna wait for him to get onto the other side of the rock. And these poor Togs, they just don't have the view range. They don't even know who's shooting them. They can't see. There's not a lot they can do. And they're just too slow to get out of the way. And there's a second Tog dead. So already, 2.5 minutes into the game, the ELC has killed 2 Togs. Oh man, that makes me laugh every time I think about that. I've finally gotten tired of sitting here. To be quite honest with you, the Excelsior is kind of getting on my nerves. So I'm going to move up and do a little bit more reconnaissance. The ELC is so small it almost drowned in that puddle. Speaking of which, that is actually a valid tactic with this tank. You can actually get close to Tier 6 and 7 heavies, some of the bigger, taller tanks, and they actually won't have the gun depression to hit you. Now, at that point, you've got a tiger by the tail. You can't get away from him either, but as long as you stay next to him, a lot of times they won't have the gun depression. You see there, we put a very clutch shot in that ARL V39. Very lucky that hit. As you can tell, the aim time on this 90mm is not that great either. Now we're just waiting on backup to arrive, trying to keep these folks spotted and make sure that I don't get hit by Artie as well. Gonna try to take a cupola shot.
Enemy armor is destroyed.
Didn't have it, so we traverse over and kill the Hellcat. SU-85 jumped out and took several shots at us. It kind of surprised me. I didn't think he would come out. But I guess he saw the opportunity for a kill and tried to take it. Fortunately, we had some friends there. No, Artie, run. Don't want to be there. So yeah, I had a little fun with the Togs, and now unfortunately they're gonna have a little fun with me. Look at this. And I cannot believe that went into the dirt. And this Stu doesn't even realize I'm here, so we're gonna get a little closer and wait, what's that noise?
This vehicle is heavy.
I just got rammed to death. By a tier 4 Artie. Unbelievable. What an embarrassing ending to a really great fun game. Rammed by tier 4 artillery. Let's take a look at the results screen. So as you can see, that was our mastery badge in the ELC, and like I said, that was like my third or fourth game. It was literally like the planets aligned. If we take a look at the team score, you can see that I put out 2,088 points of damage. Just unbelievable result in a tier 5 light tank. And again, it's definitely special circumstances because those two togs just rolled right in front of us in the worst possible way. You can see they never even got a shot off, which was just crippling to the opposing team. And then if we look at the detailed report, you can see that we fired 8 shots, 7 of which hit, all 7 penetrated, giving us our 2,088 damage. And yeah, like I said, there's no potential damage in an ELC. It's all damage and it's all gonna hurt a lot. We also got 924 spotting damage in. So all in all, it's a great game in the ELC. Really funny. Made me laugh. Still makes me laugh every time I watch it. So if you haven't, consider giving this tank a try. I guarantee you won't have a bad time in it. Consider though inputting improved grousers or whichever module it is available on this tank that improves your suspension, because you will catch air in this tank often when you're not expecting it and break your tracks if you don't have the improved suspension module. So consider throwing that on there, and then just fly around and have fun to your heart's content. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and we'll see you next time.